CBS 13 and Fox 23 are proud partners and supporters of the Dempsey Center.
Well, this year's Dempsey Challenge marks 17 years of making life better for people impacted by cancer. Thousands of people break out their inner athletes to raise money for the Dempsey Center.
Arc Maine's Asia Reed is live in Lewiston, where the Dempsey Challenge is taking place tomorrow. Good morning, Asia.
Good morning, Katie and Jeff. Festivities kick off at 7 a.m. and there's so much preparation going into that day for tomorrow. As you can see behind me, there's already people here setting everything up. Earlier this morning, I caught up with Caitlin Davis. She's the communications director for the Dempsey Center. Here we are with that interview.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, we're happy to be here. Give us a quick overview of what the Dempsey Challenge is. What can people expect tomorrow?
Yeah, so it's a fundraiser raising money to support the Dempsey Center. It's a run, walk, or ride event that happens right here in Simard Payne Park in Lewiston. It's our 17th year, and it's just a day full of lots of fun and excitement, but also a moment to think about people who have been impacted by cancer. Of course, that's the reason why we're all here, why we all show up at 7 o'clock in the morning and take on one of those crazy long cycling routes or do the 10K or the 5K. Whatever route you choose, you're doing it all to support people who've been impacted by a diagnosis.
Yeah, and besides the bike ride, there's a lot of other activities happening around. Behind us, we have this wall. Tell us about this wall. What is this all about?
Yeah, so we always try to make a point to make sure we're thinking about who we're here for. So the honor wall is something that's really fun. This side is my favorite. Tomorrow people will take string and put it around all of the different things that represent them. And it's really cool to see people who come from all over the world, all over the country, how many challenges they've done and who they're showing up for.
And let's go look at the back side. What can people expect to see on this side of the wall?
So on this side of the wall, people will write their names of people who that they're taking on the challenge for. So maybe it's themselves, maybe it's a loved one. It's just a place for people to write a message of hope or inspiration. Another thing that I love, while people can write their names up here, people will also submit what we call a sign of hope and healing, which is brought at the right at the end of the route when people are really tired. They're getting so close to the end, they're just ready to call it a day. But at the very end, you see all these pictures of people who are fighting or who we've lost to cancer, and it's just one last moment of inspiration to help them finish and get across the finish line.
Definitely so inspiring. Caitlin, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Patrick Dempsey will be here tomorrow. That's been the big question all morning, but Caitlin says that he's very busy, but he will be here tomorrow. So definitely keep that in mind because it's a good cause, and you also have the chance of seeing Patrick Dempsey. And this year's fundraising goal is their biggest yet. It's $1.9 million, and they're almost at that goal. We are live in Lewiston for Arc Maine. Asia Reed, back to you guys in the studio.
Incredible. Last we heard they were about 1.6 million raised, so still a little work to be done. I'm sure they can make it happen. And
you know what I love about this event is they have something for just about everyone. I'm looking at first of all, the 65-mile and 50-mile gravel ridge ride, a 10K run, 5K walk, 25-mile ride, Wendy's Way ride, and also a kids fun run. So again, something for everybody, so everybody can go participate.
It's going to be, a packed house there tomorrow, I'm sure, because you're going to have fans there too, family members all coming together. Probably a very emotional day.
Yeah, and if you're going on that bike ride in the morning, make sure you bundle up a little bit.
All right. Well, coming up.